Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, January 29th of 2023. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives that create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. And what creates sustainability and peace more than connecting with the beauty of nature? That is what we're going to talk about today. The sound of beauty and things that make you say, wow. There is a hadith qudsi, which is a saying that is said to like a saying that came from the angels as a message from God. And it was said that God said, I was a hidden treasure and I desired to be known. So I created the creation and made them to know me. We are made to know and recognize the beauty, the hidden treasure. So do you ever wonder why when you see certain things, you see signs of beauty, you're wired to see them and to connect with them and to recognize them? And your heart expands or it softens or it melts and you sense that sense of euphoria or awe or wonder, right? The signs of beauty, they bring about that. Just, you don't even have to think about it. It's an instant response of wow. So today we are going to lift our spirits by recalling the signs of beauty and the things that you have in your memory recall, and exploring the mysteries of sound, vibration, and beauty. Now, what does sound have to do with this feeling of awe and wonder and euphoria when you see things of beauty? We're going to tap into the teachings on the cosmology of the letters and sound from the Sufi mystic and scholar Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi, particularly the hidden messages within the sound of wow. And there is an Arabic letter which is called wow. It's like the W in English, or the oo. It makes the w and the oo sound. So we're going to tap into that and explore some of the hidden meanings and mysteries behind the sound and the vibration created by the sound of the wow. So let's go ahead and come into our meditation and healing circle. Let's come into our circle, sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. The name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your pure divine light. And I want to invite you, as this light is streaming into the center of our circle, I want to invite you to bring all of your senses and everything to face into the center of the circle. Turn your heart center to face into the center of the circle, right? And what are your senses? Your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Bring all of that to face directly into the center. And just imagine this hub at the center of our wheel. All of us like spokes on a wheel, creating this wheel, connected to the hub. Bring all of your focus and attention of your whole body, your senses that are where your sensory organs are on your face, but also your subtle centers, your subtle sensory perception of your third eye, your throat center, your heart center, your solar plexus, your sacral center, and that you have that ball of energy at the front of your belly space called your hara. Just bring all of that into the center, face into that vibration of pure divine light as it streams into the center of our circle. Streaming in, pure divine light streaming in. And just let it fall upon all of your senses and the pores of your skin, and let yourself absorb in this pure divine light. Let it seep in through your pores, through all of your sensory organs. Let it come all the way into your body and warm your body. Let it illuminate your body Let it cleanse and purify. The light has an effect of cleansing and purifying, of illuminating and awakening, of warming, cleansing. Let your body receive all the magical mysteries of the light and feel it coming into your body. And as you inhale, breathe it in and draw it all the way in to the core of your body, to that vertical core that runs through the top of your head and through your head along the very center channel of your body, in front of your spine, all the way through, connecting all of your subtle centers, right? All of like your chakras at the center of your body, they connect into this vertical core, runs through your body and through your base. You can focus all of your attention to this part of your vertical core that is in your body, right? In your body, between your head and your base, and draw that light into that vertical core, like halfway front to back, halfway side to side within your body. Drawing that light into your body. And as you exhale, let yourself drop down and land into your pelvic bowl, land into your hips. Feel your presence in your hips and lean back into your body. Lean into your core. Ya Nur, the pure divine light. Ya Nur, invoking the divine power of that pure divine light. And again, coming together, calling on our source in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your unconditional love. Just imagine this pure, unconditional love flowing like a gentle waterfall into the center of our circle, streaming in. And really let your heart center get into this one. And feel your heart center like a funnel that extends from the front of your chest, facing into the center of the circle. And just let it tip up slightly and receive. Let it catch that gentle waterfall of that pure, unconditional love. And let it stream in through that funnel and into your heart. Right? And just take a breath into your heart center. Let your chest open up and receive that water of unconditional love. Ya Wadud. And as you inhale, draw that water of love in through your heart center. And as you exhale, just blow out any of the clutter, constriction, anything that's blocking that flow of love through the heart. The poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. So this is, we inhale this pure, unconditional love into the heart center and through the heart center all the way back into that vertical core. As you exhale, just let it be like excavating, cleaning out any of the clutter, anything that's in the way, opening up those places of constriction, and allowing that unconditional love to flow through that funnel all the way into the depths of your heart, all the way back into that vertical core. Breathing in that unconditional love and exhaling, relaxing, releasing, letting go. Inhale in that unconditional love, and each time let it go a little bit deeper and deeper and deeper into your heart center. And as you exhale, let yourself lean back and just receive that gentle waterfall. It's like you're leaning back into your vertical core, falling in through your heart, to your heart, through your heart, leaning into that vertical core and letting that gentle waterfall of unconditional love flow in through your heart, through your heart. And let your body be like a sponge and really absorb in that water. Let it absorb in that water of pure unconditional love, and let every cell of your body be like a cell of a sponge and really drink it in, take it in, all the way in. And just let that pure divine light, as it's absorbing in through your pores, right? It hits your nervous system and that electricity that runs through your body, right? So let that light travel along that electrical system, really cleansing and purifying and enlivening and awakening in the healthiest of ways, that all your neurological pathways, resetting them and bringing them into a nice rhythm, peaceful rhythm, and inhaling in that water of unconditional love and let it just flow through all of the fluids of your body. Your body is 70%, 75% water. Your blood is 92% water. So let that unconditional love flow into your heart. All your blood flows through your heart and circulates through your body. Just let it resonate with this vibration of unconditional love and travel to every cell of your body, delivering nourishment. And let it nourish every cell of your body with this vibration of unconditional love. And again, let's call on our source together. The name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your eternal compassion. This is the compassion that extends beyond our time and space realm, beyond our limited scope of existence. And it is the container of this entire existence of this world. It is the ocean of living consciousness that contains all of this existence. It is the womb of this existence, the pure divine essence, the existence of compassion, the eternal compassion. And it holds the entire existence, and it holds each and every one of us. So let it hold and contain you as you absorb in this light, and let this unconditional love flow through you. And as you exhale, drop down and rest into this womb of safety, this womb of unconditional eternal compassion. Let yourself rest into that. Let yourself be held, protected, contained, connected, completely accepted and loved, held in this safe container, this womb space, these arms, this loving heart of eternal compassion. And let yourself be. Kun fayakun, be, and it is. The compassion is Ya Rahman. Ya Rahman. Ya Rahman. And breathe into your heart center. As you breathe into your heart center, let your memory recall, what are the things that you see in your life, in nature, in your family, that you see or have seen that really make you say, wow? What are the things that invoke that wow response? What brings the wow? Maybe it's seeing a newborn for the first time, or looking out onto the horizon at the sunset or the mountains or the ocean, the flowers, the birds. What is it? Maybe a beautiful painting, an expression of art or music. What is it that makes your heart open, expand, melt? Just get that real feeling of wow. And let yourself just hold that vision as you feel that feeling and breathe into your heart center. Breathing in the wow, and feel, just feel the like the spark in your heart, and let that spark, like let it intensify in your heart and then emanate from your heart throughout all of your body. That sensation of wow, 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 and just be with. And if there's something in your physical space right now that you can see, and touch, and feel, let yourself be with that and really feel the wow. Experience the wow. Let it open your heart. Let it fill you. That saying, that hadith says, I was a hidden treasure and I desired to be known. So I created the creation and I made them to know me. You are hardwired to know the existence of your source, the source of divine beauty that is in the reflection, that is reflected and contained within everything in creation. So just call on your source, call on angels, prophets, the healers, helpers, guides, all who are here on your spiritual support team to help you. And ask them to just really help you to open your heart, or to travel in through your heart into the depths of your heart, to just connect in with the divine beauty, the divinity contained within this beauty that moves your heart and makes you say, wow, and feel it. Feel it. Let that pure divine beauty, so let it travel in through your heart, deepen your heart, and awaken your heart to its perfectly designed connection with divine beauty. The perfectly designed connection with divine beauty. It's designed as a gift to take you into that beauty, that recognition of beauty, that connection with beauty, and that connection with the divine essence that's contained in everything on this earth. Everything that we can see in nature, in the cosmos, in our own bodies. And let yourself feel the wow. And even let yourself say the sound of wow. 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 And bring that wow into your heart. There is, as we talk a lot about sacred sound and the hidden meanings within sound, there's the sound of wow. There is a letter in the Arabic alphabet that is called the wow. It's like a W in English or an oo. The same letter is responsible or designates those sounds, the ooh and the wow. And the meaning within that sound, if you think of all of creation, it emanates from a, a core light, right? All of creation emanates from a core light, and it emanates in waves, right? Everything is energy and it travels in waves, and everything has life, right? The Sufi scholar and mystic, the great Sheikh Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi, said that everything is alive. Even the things that we don't think are alive are alive. Everything is alive. Everything has vibration, and everything in nature has sound. Everything has sound. As long as there is movement, everything is alive. Everything is moving. From the microcosm to the macrocosm, everything has movement. And movement generates wave, and wave generates sound and light. Everything has movement, and every movement makes a sound, and some of it's detectable from our ears and some of it is not. But everything in nature has a sound. And Ibn Arabi got some amazing revelations. They're called the openings in Mecca, in the over 10,000 pages that he wrote about these openings of his experience. And he experienced the sounds as they emanate from source and emanate the creation into existence. And it's the layers of creation, from the first knowledge or thought form of creation, through the canvas, through the laws of nature, through the particle matter, through the like the majesty of the throne of God, if you will, to coming from the the singular to the multiplicity, and everything imbued with compassion, and on through the layers of the zodiac, right? The design of the zodiac, through the seven heavens, through the kingdoms of the minerals, and let me look exactly, through the elements, the fire, air, water, earth, and then to the minerals, the plants, the animals, the angels, the jinn, and then the humans, the human, and it's the the degrees of humanity. The last thing on that list of the creation and the emanation of creation from source is the degrees of humanity. And the degrees, each one of these layers of creation is corresponds to a sound that emanates from conscious, from source. And there's incredible wisdom in this. This order of the sounds actually have a sequential placement along the vocal tract within the body. So not only can these sounds be held and be heard and seen through the emanation of creation and through the various places in nature and in the cosmos, but they can also be mirrored in the body. The shapes in the body, the vibrations in the body, and the placement in the body along the vocal tract. For instance, the very first, I'm air quoting, sound is a silent sound, and it is denoted by a straight vertical line. It's called the silent aleph, and it's like the one that is beyond the veil. And the silent aleph that is beyond the veil is given presence here in this dimension by what is called a Hamza. And the Hamza is what gives voice and visibility to this silent hidden letter, which is like the A in English, like the A. And then the first letter that's on this side of the veil, if you will, of the veil of creation, is the very subtle H sound, the very subtle H sound. And it goes on and on through the letters, and the very last letter is the wow, the w, or the oo. And you may have heard the recitations that are done with the name of who. We've done them before on our meditation and healing circle. There are, what is it, oh, I'm blanking on the name. It starts with an E, that they focus their whole practice on meditating with the ooh. And the H sound, that subtle H, is made back behind the heart, and it corresponds with the realm of the universal divine powers. And the ooh is the sound that is the very last one that leaves the lips and moves out into the material realm. And between there, right, and including those, there are 28 layers, at least, of this emanation of creation from behind the heart up through the vocal tract and out through the lips. That's connecting the universal divine power with the world of the material multiplicity. So that ooh is making that connection and encompassing all of that creation, from the very subtle hidden to the wow. Ooh. And that degrees of the human being, the wow, it designates that we as human beings are here on a spiraling cyclical journey. And as we travel along this journey, that healing journey, you know how it spirals, you know how you circle around through things in life where you're feeling disconnected, you're feeling reconnected, you're feeling disconnected, you're feeling reconnected. And each time you go through some healing process, you feel like your consciousness is elevating and your being is expanding. That's the cycle of the human journey, right? And it's represented by the golden ratio that you find in nature, that you find in the seashells and in the flowers and even in the cosmos and in the body. That golden ratio can be found in many, many places, and it's a continuous spiraling, ever expanding. It's like expanding from the center, growing from the center and expanding out and spiraling. And it denotes that the creation that is continuing to be created in every second of every minute of every hour of every day. It is continuing. The creation is in creation right now. It is constantly evolving. So our collective, our whole cosmos, our earth, our collective of our human consciousness, and your own degree of of your humanity and your consciousness. Everything is constantly spiraling, expanding, being created anew in every second, and evolving. And your heart is attuned to the wows in nature and the wows in your life. It is that signs of beauty in nature, the signs of beauty in the spirit realms, the signs of beauty within your own essence of your own existence. And there have been many signs of beauty for you along in your own journey. So connect in with that feeling that you get when you experience the beauty in nature, in your heart, in the eyes of another human being, in the flowers, the plants, the animals, the trees, the mountains, the skies, the stars. Connect in with that beauty, feel it in your heart, and invoke the sound of the wow. And let it be like, feel it in your heart. Just feel that spiraling and let it spiral, expand, move like it's spiraling from the center and expanding out, expanding your heart and your spirit and elevating you, really connecting you in with that divine beauty. You can use whatever's more comfortable for you. You can experiment with reciting the Ooh, right, which starts from behind the heart and moves up and out, or you can direct that wow, wow, wow into your heart and just let yourself be present with it and play with it, move with it. If your body wants to move in some way, let your body move, let it unwind, let it spiral. Let it expand, let it open, let it deepen. It may want to go inward, but play with the ooh and the wow. And let yourself feel and experience the divine beauty and how it sparks your heart, how it moves your heart. And as your heart moves, let yourself fall into your heart and connect to that divine essence within your heart that moves through your heart, that speaks to you through that inspiration that you feel in your heart. It's what inspires your heart, what breathes your heart. Let yourself be with who. I'll continue to recite for a few minutes as we play with the vibrations. Let yourself just fall into your body and into your heart, into your spirit, and swim with it. You can do it out loud or silently. And I'm going to do it out loud because we are recording this. So just to keep the recording moving, be with it and swim in it. Explore and let your heart feel and let your whole body experience. Breathing into your hearts, falling into your hearts, leaning into your body, connecting in with that divine essence, that connection with divine essence within at the depths of your heart. As you lean back into that space at the back of your heart, behind your heart, access that subtle H sound, that very quietly being with the subtle. And bringing that subtle into your experienced, visible, audible world that you experience through your body and through your senses. Right, that's the ooh, is what's here to be experienced through the sensations of the body and the senses. Ooh. And then the ever always being created, emanating, that creation always emanating and spiraling out, that essence of divine beauty. Wow. The divine name that is associated with this wow, this elevation of consciousness and the elevation of the degrees of the human being is the divine name of Rafia. Rafia. That's spelled RafI, and then there's that thing at the end. It says, when you are guided to this pathway, and I'm reading this from Neil Douglas Clott's Sufi Book of Life. That's the one I have closest to me right now. When you are guided to this pathway, take the opportunity to contact the part of your being that feels like jumping for joy, honored and exalted. Arafia, Arafia. Just feel that jumping for joy, honored, exalted, expanding the heart from just the awe and wonder and beauty, the majesty. Just be with the sound of the ooh, ooh. I'm reaching for Fauzia's book on Rafia. I want to see what she has to say about Rafia. And just play with that sound and feel it. Feel it. Let your heart jump for joy. The quality of elevation comes from inside, opening the face, widening and softening it, thus expanding the field of vision. Ooh. Wow. The divine name Arafia leads to a higher level of consciousness, elevates the weak and oppressed, leads to a higher position or to increased power, and I'll say increased inner divine power, the power within yourself, which are meant to be used to help others. It says Allah elevates those whose tongue is gentle, who would rather give than take, who do not let pride and arrogance harden their heart, who cover others' mistakes instead of shaming them, who build rather than destroy, who are strong, friendly, and kind. Center into your heart and repeat this divine name, Arafia, while gently breathing into your belly. Observe which part in you feels elevated and honored. Connect with unity. May the elevation in you give you wings and strength on the path of love. And that is from Rosina Fauzia Al-Rawi's book, Divine Names, 99 Names, Healing Names of the One Love. So be with that wow and the divine name of Arafia, and allow it to elevate you, elevate your being in joy and exaltation, and elevate your consciousness, your inner strength and power to be used for the greater good, expanding you and elevating you and opening you, connecting you with divine love and beauty. I love that sound because it's one that you can really feel and experience as you recite it and play with it. You can play with it in your body and in your heart and in your spirit. All right, and with that, I'm going to end the recording and open for Q&A or discussion. If you're listening to the recording, you're welcome to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. Find information for joining us live at communityforconsciousliving.com, communityforconsciousliving.com. While you're there, pick up your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence. You'll, when you sign up to receive the replays and reminders and all of that wonderful stuff, you'll receive your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of the Human Existence. It's a reminder of who we are, why we're here, what this world is about, what our journey is about. And it also comes with a 15-minute guided meditation that you can download and use as a part of your daily practice to help you to connect in with that pure divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion that is the core of your essence, of your divine physical being. All right, with that, I'm ending the recording opening for Q&A. I thank you very, very much for being here today.